Sitka may be far from Japan, but even before the Second World War, its strategic position was recognized. Military planners needed a way to defend the territory of Alaska's rugged coastline.
This is a base end station or fire control station for the guns on Maknadi Island.
The evidence is still there, hugging the faces of jagged cliffs on remote islands.
Straight ahead we have Maknadi Island, which was the main purpose of this causeway.
But there are few alive today who remember what it was like to man the spotlights, searching for the enemy. One veteran of the war is still here after first setting foot in Sitka 75 years ago.
We were at war, and we do our job. We do what we're told.
At 95, Walter Dangle recalls clearly what it was like after Japan attacked Pearl Harbor.
We immediately put out our searchlights in case we needed them, because we didn't know whether they were going to be attacked or not.
He was a field lineman with the 250th Coast Artillery. He was stationed on Kodiak Island for 2.5 years.
We're lighting up ships, because if a ship comes in at night, those searchlights will light a ship up to full brilliance, full visibility at 20 miles.
Thousands of men like Dangle manned more than 20 installations, defending 3 naval air stations, including the one in Sitka.
There's always somebody on duty, and we had a little observation post built into the cliff and then camouflage. We put trees and bushes all around. You couldn't see it from 100 yards.
But if you go past the crashing waves, you can still find them. This is Maknadi Island. The real surprise is after all these years, not much has changed.
This is the reason for the entire causeway.
This is a gun battery built into the natural stone, one of 3 around Sitka.
It was state-of-the-art technology at the time. If this was isolated, it would be able to operate for quite a few days.
The construction took only a year and is entirely bomb-proof.
We're under 3 feet of reinforced concrete. On top of that, there's about 6 feet of earth.
Every room along a dark corridor had an important function.
This is the brains of the operation.
Men trained here to hit a target miles away without computers.
And they could tell if the ship was speeding up or slowing down, if it was turning left or right, and then calculate where the ship would be in 30 seconds or a minute when the shell would get there.
70 gun batteries just like this were built around the U.S., kept under pressure with filtered air to repel a specific kind of attack.
All sides of the war had stockpiled mustard gas and chlorine gas and other agents after World War I. And they were prepared to use them, but no one wanted to use them first.
But this is the only battery with a great mystery that remains unsolved today.
This shaft just goes down to 3 rooms of unknown use. So these wooden doors lead to the powder rooms. These are the shell rooms. You had high explosive rounds here.
Fortunately, there's someone who knows exactly how these rooms were used.
And then there's a door on each end that they would little truck, they go into those storage and put the shells on a little truck and then run it out to the gun. And that all had to be loaded by hand.
Depending on the projectile, those guns fired shells weighing 95 or 105 pounds, more than 10 miles.
Very loud.
Nearby, you can see where the guns once pointed out to sea.
Yeah, it's an identical mirror image to the other side of the bunker.
All of this is now part of the state's newest park, the Fort Rousseau Causeway, State Historic Site.
For people to care about history, it has to be relevant to them, and there's very little that's more relevant than being in a place that just is living history. I mean, this place is going to be here for hundreds of years.
And for a man who's not far from turning a century old himself.
As I was 93 years old, I'd run all over the place.
There's comfort in knowing this will still be around for those who come next.
Well, they bring back a lot of old memories when you stand there looking at them.
A way to experience a piece of the war and remember those who kept watch out over the sea.